Hello everyone, welcome to Professionals Play Dark Souls, a case this only run.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun,
Well,
we're gonna die a lot.
Case this only once we get to case this.
Yeah, once we get the cases, we sort of
we have to get the Andre.
The world was unformed, shrouded by fog.
Yeah, get the cases, just punch everything.
Do we want to use just the axe until then? Or
Yeah, basically just the axe.
Yeah, just run, basically rush to it. It doesn't take all that long.
No.
I might want to get...
But then there was fire.
Oh, he's
Quickly
gonna
capture
be an ass to fight until we get the cases. What do you have the cases?
Who?
The dragon.
Yeah.
He's gonna be an ass.
Yeah, everything's gonna be an ass once we get the case this.
Well, in my opinion, I think the dragon's rather hard to actually dodge roll correctly.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to Calamite. And Manus.
Not looking forward to. But I think I think we should have every element.
I don't think. Oh, like every element of case this is. Yeah.
And we just swap through because
That's the thing, we can go to the weaknesses. Yeah.
Yeah. We do that because since they're so light, we could have them equipped over.
Yeah. There's no bosses I'm looking forward to with this. I mean, I'm not gonna count Pinwheel. Or not. Was it Pinwheel that got the 6 arms? It's really easy to kill. I forget. It's been a while since I played.
I think, relatively speaking, wouldn't be rather easy.
Relatively
speaking, I think wouldn't be rather
especially if you learn how to parry.
You know how to parry. I don't.
I don't know how to parry.
I think you can more parrying.
No, I dodge.
No, I'm just gonna punch the shit on them.
Yeah.
Like the one thing we have going for us, as I recall, cases are really good at breaking the poison buses.
Yeah, they're good at breaking poison in general, just because you hit so much.
I think that'll be one thing I'm going for us. Because if we can break their poison, that'll get so many points.
Yeah. But say like Ornstein and Smog, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bitch.
Calamite's gonna be hard. Manus will be pretty hard, although I didn't really have much of a problem with him as other people. Some people would be the hardest boss. So personally, I had a harder time with Pistorius, who is also gonna be a bitch.
So Nick, you know the lore of Jesus.
Yeah.
Why the hell is why are the dragons made out of stone? Except for him.
That's not really explained as far as I know. It's not that they're made of stone, it's that their scales are made of stone. And Seath is one of the reasons Seath betrays his brethren is because the stone scales give the dragon immortality, and he's jealous of them because he doesn't have any scales, and that's why when you reach him in the archives, he's actually been researching how to do immortality, and he's kind of gone insane because of it.
Yep.
But as far as I know, like, there's no real explanation for why they have stone scales. It's just
that looks a lot like the one from Attack on Titan.
And only dark will remain.
Oh, dark remain a little. Get it. God, cat, why?
Even now.
Hi, please lay down. Thank you, cat.
Cat's in front of the screen now.
A man sees not light, but
English night. Rough fallen peasant saying.
And I know it's kind of, we're actually gonna hopefully go through all these games with a case this.
Hopefully. I'd love to do all 3 Dark Souls with all
and,
DLCs and all bosses.
Yeah, I think Dark Souls 2 will be the best just because I personally think, like, we'll see how Ring City pans out, but like when you put the DLCs into it, I like Dark Souls 2 the best. So those were
that's what I feel. I like Dark Souls 2 a lot.
Yeah, God, those were some masterful DLCs. Like, rage-inducing.
yes, indeed.
But masterful.
Dark side brands
I'm a zombie
the
bear. Hi.
Yeah.
Should we try to kill the what's it called before we?
are corralled and
No, because the only good way to do it really is if you start with Black Fire Bombs, and the only reward you get for it is the Demon's Great Hammer, which we're not going to use. So
The funny about the case is we have so much freedom with like armors and whatnot.
yeah,
this
Like
is your fate.
encumbrance is not going to be an issue.
no, like I do know someone we have to do is Black Iron Tarkus, just because he's awesome.
Oh yeah, I told you would try to avoid summons unless they're actually story affecting.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily they're completely story affecting. It's more just like, you know, we can summon Solaire because he's awesome. We can summon Black Tarkus because he's just badass and like his lore is cool, and like he can solo the boss.
Oh, thank you for giving me meat.
Yes.
I'm gonna eat him. And we're off. Azoom! Hello! Corpse. Thank you.
Oh man, the cat's gonna get up during a boss fight.
Yay. She do that. I don't remember how to play this game.
I believe it's RB and
yeah, RB and RT.
Yeah. So it triggers the attack. It should be
B to sprint.
Also B2 on
Dodge.
dodge. Yeah. Y to use items, I believe. Middle click.
No, Y is two-handing.
Oh, okay, Y is two-handing. X to use items then? It's clicking...
Yeah, X is items.
The D-pad switches items. I believe clicking on the camera stick locks on.
Yeah.
And then that's pretty much all you... And then that's pretty much all you need.
Sure doesn't change much from the Dark Souls.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've played Dark Souls 1. I mean, I tested out last night. It's been even longer since I played on a computer, or with a controller, because I've been playing with a keyboard, because I don't have a controller. So I don't use a mouse. I put everything mouse does on the numpad.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah. It's fun, though.
It's fun. It's hard. It's fun, though.
Yeah.
No, actually, I put the mouse on these keys, so I put on a I, J, K, and L.
Oh, that makes sense.
And I play WASD.
Yeah, one thing it does do is give you more control over if you need to switch around between enemies. That makes that really easy.
Give me a sword, please.
Yeah, that's soon. That's your shield up next, and then at the top of the hill is the sword. Or axe, since we're the bandit.
Alright, just equip this just for this one fucking...
And then you can dodge past it.
Good point.
Are we we're not going to use a shield, of course, because we're doing Castus, but are we going to get the Grass Crest shield and put it on our back for the salmon regen? Or I mean, we don't really need to. If we need salmon regen, like,
I don't think so.
we're using Castus.
I feel like if we need it, we are doing something wrong.
Yeah, I mean, because we could always just eat the we could always just eat moss.
Tom.
Yeah. And there's also the ring of the golden ring, the ring of protection, whatever it's called, that you get from the golden boy. No, that ring of favor and protection. That's what it's called. That ring's good. You can't take it off without it breaking, but it does everything. So.
Oh, thank you for this flask, buddy.
Yep.
I like how it's isn't it? Oh no, yeah, no, you need a skin one. Oh, zoom.
Do we want to listen to everyone talking? We know what they say.
We should, but he. Stop it.
But he what?
His is rather boring. Just, do you want to listen to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, for anyone that doesn't know, like, what he kind of says, like, if you haven't seen Dark Souls before, essentially he relays the
Giddy, please.
He relays the legend of an undead from the asylum. Spoiler alert, that's you. But the lore just says that someone's going to go and ring the bells of awakening, and then the fates of the undead thou shalt know, which essentially, like, do that, and, like, that's part of your quest.
I'm gonna be fucked.
And no, you won't be.
I have never done a non-shield run.
Hit Y to switch to two hands.
Oh! Yeah.
But one thing with Oscar there, it's not explained in game. It's just directly at least. But if you look up, you can see the hole where this guy hit him through the ceiling. And one of the reasons he was freeing people, like, you know, he dumped that body with the key, was so it's theorized at least, is so he can kind of unleash this
There's a soul.
this destiny, essentially trying to find the chosen undead. And I believe I've seen say like a Body Vidya. He's one of the people that does the Dark Souls lore videos. That's where I learn a lot of lore from. But he showed that I'm not sure if it's in the game files for
Did I
these
miss
things.
anything? I don't think I missed anything.
No, nothing important. We can come back here later anyways.
Yeah.
But,
Fight him again.
But it was going to be eventually that, because there's 2 paths in the game, you can either light the bonfire or let it die. And it was originally going to be that which one you pick, Oscar does the opposite. Which is pretty interesting.
But doesn't Oscar dies immediately, so what's
Yes,
the point of having-
he died immediately. Well, this is how during development was going to be one of their plans, and then they changed it, so he just dies.
Hello, Birdie.
Yeah.
Hi,
Crow.
Birdie.
The Crow is actually a friend of Velka, who, essentially the Crow's helping you because, crows are symbolized Velka, who's the goddess of judgment. So essentially, or judgment and sin, all that sort of thing. So you're coming in, essentially punishing the gods for their hubris, and is a good way to put it.
Murdering them, eating their souls.
Yeah.
Hubris! Their hubris, and you get them knocked out.
Yeah.
Now they shall fear the wrath of Sir Billy Bob.
I probably have some little details on it. It's been a while since I've gone over the lore for Dark Souls 1, but it's always been it's really deep lore. It's just not stated.
Alright, let's level up.
Yeah. Level up, do we want to start with Vitality or Endurance?
Throw these stats fucking do.
Vitality's health, Endurance is equipment mode, and Stamina.
Okay.
Dexterity and Strength are for scaling and wielding. Faith and Intelligence are for miracles and sorcery, respectively. Resistance, I never increase resistance.
I always increase resistance a lot because it does help quite a bit.
I would start with Endurance because that's more helpful.
Yeah, at least right now, but
Maybe
and
attunement is for a number of spells.
One nurse from resistance.
Well, you get Endurance just naturally is the thing.
But resistance does get more though. It gets quite a significant increase. Which since the main problem later on is going to be attribute damage, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it basically is armor. You can do it if you want. I've just never done it because I've never seen it as necessary. Essentially, we're just going to want endurance. I can't remember if gear has stat requirements. I know it has weight.
I don't think it does.
I don't believe it has stat requirements. It has weight though. Which
help me out, thank you. I actually do about your awakening. Oh,
we will want to increase endurance to 40 at least. We do plan on doing. This guy's just telling me about the bells, but saying that there's 2 bells, by the way, one above, one below. We're going to do elemental cases, which is why we're not going to increase strength and dex really, because elemental weapons do not scale.
And that's odd to me. I feel like even though elemental, if you have a high enough strength, they should still do more.
It's part of balancing. In Dark Souls 3, I believe they retain. It was either Dark Souls 2 or 3, or maybe both, that they retain some scaling.
Now we're not ugly! Yeah!